So I just drew this up really quick today. This is going to be what my lesson is for my first grade, and then I have a young conversational English class, but it's basically just says Happy New Year, and then it goes through a bunch of different things like who you are, your age, favorite things, and yeah, plan that really quick. One thing I have learned about teaching is that it doesn't always need to be these perfect worksheets, and a lot of times the kids really appreciate, you know, handmade simple things that are crafted for them, and I honestly really enjoy doing that as well. I really enjoy making my own materials for my class. I feel like I can personalize them for my kids, and it's also just easier on me. I don't have to worry about, you know, finding the perfect materials, printing them, all that kind of thing. All I need to do is draw something up and then go copy it on the copier. So if you are an English teacher, or you're considering being a TEFL teacher, and looking into options, like, just keep that in mind when you're lesson planning. It doesn't need to be perfect, and it can be stuff you make on your own. I gotta stop talking though because I gotta get back to class, so I'll see you later. What's up, guys? So I just got home from work. I made some dinner, and I am just kind of chilling now, winding down for the evening. But I did find out today some exciting news. Basically, I guess there's another election going on. I think this one might be the presidential election, whereas the last one was maybe like prime minister or something. I don't really know. But because of that, my school is used as a polling station, so Thursday afternoon classes are canceled so they can set up, and then there's no school on Friday, which doesn't affect me because I never teach on Friday. But Thursdays are my least favorite day of the week because my schedule is so freaking crazy, and so I'm super excited. That means I have a half day on Thursday and all my terrible classes are canceled. And another reason why that is really good is because on Friday, I leave really early in the morning for a secret trip. I'm so excited. Now, I'm not going to share where I'm going to quite yet, although I will say, if you follow me on Instagram, I did do an Insta story about it when I impulse bought the ticket, so you might know where I'm going. But I'm gonna just add a little air of mystery to this upcoming trip that's coming up in a few days. But basically all I've booked so far is my bus to get there, so I still need to book a hostel and then make a plan as to what I want to see. Usually I'm not a super big itinerary person, but this place is high up on my bucket list and there's a lot I want to do, and I think you'll find out, like, you'll understand why when you find out where I'm going. But I think I'm actually going to map out an itinerary because I'm going Friday, so I'll have Friday afternoon, all day Saturday, and then Sunday morning. So very limited time, but I'm so excited. So I am going to get into all of that now. I need to first book my hostel, I think is my priority, but I'm going to give you some little like teaser guesses, or like, what are those called? Let me think. Clues. I'll give you some clues along the way so you could maybe piece together where I'm going. Clue number one is it is a 6-hour bus ride from Prague, so it's pretty close to the Czech Republic. Now let's go book my hostel. Okay, so I officially booked my hostel now. It ended up being like $15 a night, which I'm only gonna be there 2 nights, so, you know, I think that's a pretty good deal. Definitely have had cheaper in Europe, but I've also had definitely more expensive. And it's supposed to be right in the city center of the location that I'm going to, so I'm super excited for that. How about we hit up clue number 2? Okay. So there is an extremely famous movie that was filmed in this country, which is probably one of the main reasons I want to go. No, it is the main reason I want to go. Okay, before I say too much, I gotta start planning now and plotting out my days. So what I'm going to be doing my schedule in is actually my travel journal. I did make a video on this, but basically anytime I travel, I draw pictures of where I've been or where I'm going, and I also use it to plot out my trip. So I'm gonna start logging this trip here. Okay, last clue. There is going to be a lot of singing and a lot of frolicking on my part. while I'm there. I'm gonna be a crazy tourist and I really don't care. What's up guys? So it's a little bit later and you can't see what's in there, but basically I'm pretty done with planning. It took me a little bit and I kind of want to rework Saturday I think, but I have it generally mapped out now, so I'm feeling a lot better. I'm gonna change into my PJs and watch the new episode of The Bachelor, so I'm gonna sign this vlog off now. I will see you guys tomorrow with another Jessi's Journey in January. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you get those video updates in the future, and yeah, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.